clerk level, senior directors of research, and basically people whose responsibility is to help gather information that then feed into the reality of the country's context, issues around economy, the economy, and even the politics of the day. Because largely you look at the manifestos and therefore the aspirations that the government of the day wants to be able to follow through. And to the level that a National Assembly member or a Mbunge has to indicate that we are so busy, and we take note of the fact that the haste with which the finance bill was taken through is one that already citizens had very many concerns over. And so the second issue is a place of public participation. How many of these good men and women who in fact we refer to as honorable members took their time to go back to their citizens, to their voters, to their constituents, and educate them and create awareness and speak to them and more or less try to also gain lots of comments and recommendations from the citizens that they would therefore carry to Bunge, to the researchers. Okay. Because when the bill is being done, it's not being done in a vacuum. As I said, there are so many other things that accompany that particular process. So what is therefore happening right now is people are imagining that their members of parliament or their representatives should have represented them, which actually, from what is happening, did not happen. And that is one of the things that many Kenyans, if you look at even the report of the finance bill, very many people, I think there were over 289 plus institutions that sent their submissions to the budget committee at KICC and in the various different conversations that they were having. Yeah. The question is, did they take into account the concerns that citizens were talking about? And from what is therefore emerging, it is very clear that that did not happen. Okay. Now, that therefore presents a very difficult circumstance for the common citizen. And I think for me, KRA is not even the issue, because KRA is a state agent that is supposed to help in collection of taxes. And they don't do these things by themselves. They are guided by laws, and that law is a Finance Act. Now, to the level that even the chair of the Budget Committee of the National Assembly should be the first one to point holes at a document which he very vigorously and ferociously, defended. I think that is a clear indicator of black-headedness, if I could say, and a level of treating the citizen as somebody who has nothing in the head, because we were there to look at these members of parliament really defend their positions. So what therefore happens is the role of parliament in supplementary budgeting processes, okay, review of the Finance Act, because indeed it can be reviewed. There have been very many issues, Jesse, including the housing levy, many things that have happened. So I think that Kenya Kwanza began from a very difficult stage. They failed to put in the aspect of research in terms of what they campaigned for and the reality on the ground, and therefore the space of the citizen in giving the citizen an opportunity to also speak out and actually give them that benefit of doubt that what you are saying, we have taken it into account. As it appears, the members are now going back to begin to accuse state agents that they are supposed to be defending and working together with.
Okay, so Dismas, when you hear the chair of the Budget Committee in the National Assembly sort of call the KRA bluff, tell them, do public participation